What's up, everyone? Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's your boy DK Bones here with another stream of The Bones Are Talking, number 20, I believe. Thank you for all who are watching. Clear this off my board. Anyways, let's get into it. We're going to do, I think I got one trailer. I'm going to talk about some DC news, some Daredevil news, some politics. What else do I got? Superman, DC news, stuff that's going on in the world. Let's see if I got everything lined up. Pardon me while I think I have everything the way I want it. Anyway, again, thank you all who are watching. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into our first, not topic, but trailer. I think it's the only trailer I'm going to share today. Project Hail Mary. Ryan Gosling. I think this comes out in February or March, or maybe January. Let's check this out. And again, I have to stop it so I won't get dinged for. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna ding me, but they always like copyright stuff if you try to play it all the way through.
Is that me?
How many special things change?
Nothing to say so far. Looks decent so far, I guess.
I need you to come with us. The sun is dying. We have a doctorate in molecular biology.
And I ride a bike to work. And it's not for exercise.
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct, including us.
It's another apocalyptic movie.
My sheep.
That should be decent. It's the same author from The Martian.
I'm Grace. I'm gonna call you Rocky. So I met an alien. He's
This is interesting.
a genius engineer. And if I can't understand what he's saying, he puts on a little puppet show for me and my tiny brain. And you know what? I don't mind it. His planet's dying too. We're here for the same reason. Grace, Rocky, save stars.
I don't know what to say so far.
Someday you will find me caught beneath the last line.
Am I expendable? It's almost like you don't care if I die. Hold on, you have
That's messed up.
to talk about it?
The consensus here is that it would be preferable if you did not die.
Thanks, guys.
That's pretty messed up.
You're a great scientist, Dr. Grace. And a great human being. The world is counting on you.
And the champagne supernova in the sky.
Wonder why they only have one person going instead of multiple people.
In the champagne champagne supernova.
It's now or never.
How many special people change?
Call it fist bump, by the way. Fist my bump. No, it's fist bump. It's not the same.
It's interesting. I guess this is better than most of the sequels out there that'll come out next year. Something different. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna go to the movies to go watch it. Eventually, will watch it. Movie prices are ridiculous right now with everything else, but I will check it out somehow. Possibly go to the movies to see it, but most likely watch it at home or something. But it wouldn't stop other people from watching it. Anyways, yeah, that's my trailer for today, for this stream anyways. Let's get into some Daredevil news. Let's do it at that. All right, this comes out of Cosmic Book News. First look at Charlie Cox in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. This is done by Will Herring. This was from Monday, the 17th. So you got his black suit. First look at Charlie Cox in Daredevil Born Again Season 2 has arrived. Empire's 2026 preview confirms Marvel is giving the series a clean slate. Well, I guess it can't get any worse from the last Daredevil season, which was pretty much garbage. But let's see what they got to say. The new image shows Matt Murdock in a black suit suited up by the water at night, with the darker, more armored look that fits the direction Marvel is pushing the show. Producer Sana Amant tells Empire that season 2 is initially a reboot of a reboot. The writers now have full creative freedom after season 1's troubled production overhaul. So they're admitting season 1 was bad. People started toning out of it. There was not a lot of action. Most of the male characters on the show were simps, and some of the villains, it just didn't make sense. The landscape was open, and that was so liberating. She said, "We can do whatever we want." As we first skillfully revealed, season 1 was retooled from a productive style concept that sidelined major elements from the next Netflix run. Season 2 restores the tone fans expect: Daredevil versus Kingpin, Hell's Kitchen at risk, and more intense grounded style. I don't understand why they had so many issues. If you have that many major issues, you should have stalled season 1 and brought it out right. But we'll see what they do with season 2. I don't have a lot of hope. Let's see. According to Empire, Matt enters season 2 physically weakened after taking a bullet. Oh gosh. For Wilson Fix. Yes, he saved the man who's trying to crush the city. That energy plus Kingpin's rise to power forces Matt to rethink how he protects Hell's Kitchen. Gosh, is he gonna be weak the whole freaking season? He's now building a vigilante network, stepping deeper into the street level war, even as his own body struggles to keep up. Great. Vincent DeFarnos, Wilson Fix, is now mayor of New York City, running Safer Streets Initiative, a crackdown on mass vigilantes. The new season digs into what Fix wants now that he has everything. Hence, the story will explore how a dangerous fix becomes when power stops being enough. So Jessica Jones is back. Kristen Ritter is back as Jessica Jones, but she's not joining a team. She's getting pulled in because it's personal. Ahmed says she brings the attitude and humor needed to cut through Daredevil's dark tone. Great. I'm not saying I want Jessica Jones back, but I don't. Just let's just do Daredevil, man. How often is she gonna be in the show? Is she gonna be in one episode, 2 episodes, the whole season? Her president confirms Marvel is slowly rebuilding the street level corner fans actually like. Between Cox's dark suit, the street level focus, and the return of Ritter, season 2 finally feels like continuation fans have waited for years. Season 2 is set to premiere on Disney Plus, March 2026. My thing is like, why make them weekend? I mean, I guess you gotta, but why can't you just go like months later and bring them back strong? You need to have other people to carry the show. It feels like they're trying to do. I hope they're not setting it up for failure again. I did see these steals. I guess Punisher's going to be in it. I don't know how many episodes he's going to be in. He didn't really do too much in season 1 this past year. But I know he's having his own little standalone. It's not even a series. It's just like a mini show or something that they're doing. And then he's going to be in Spider-Man. So I guess this is going to lead into his Daredevil season for him to enter a show and then into Spider-Man that's coming out. I guess that's Bullseye. But yeah, tell me what you think. I'm not too enthused with what they did with season 1. I'll check out the first 2 episodes, and if it's not to my liking, then I'll probably check out. Yeah. So that's your Daredevil news. Let's jump into some DC news. So I guess they're still pushing forward with all the DC Warner Brothers controversy with who's going to buy it. Is it going to be Paramount, Comcast, Netflix, the Saudi Arabian company, who's going to be backed either by Comcast or Paramount, apparently. But I guess they're pushing forward with making Man of Tomorrow. And I guess there's going to be a female hero in it. Like we have to add all these superhero movies. We have to have extra people. It didn't used to be that way. They make cameos, but it feels like all these superhero movies have to have supporting cast, and Superman doesn't need a supporting cast. He can take care of it by himself, but that's what they're doing. So they have rumors of who the characters might be. This is from Josh Walding out of comicbookmovie.com. This is his opinion. First is number 5, Big Barda. I'm just going to read who these people are and why this guy thinks it might be them. Brought up by Granny Goodness. If everybody knows Granny Goodness is from Darkseid. Home for Orphan Youth. Big Barda was groomed as the eventual leader of Darkseid's female Fury Battalion. However, meeting Scott Free, aka Mr. Miracle, changed everything for Barda, and they fled to Earth together. James Gunn has claimed that he has no plans for Darkseid, but the villain's shadow is bound to loom large over the upcoming Mr. Miracle animated series. I don't even know who Mr. Miracle is, to be honest. To further increase interest in the show, it would make sense for Barda to debut in Man of Tomorrow. Having spent so many years on Apocalypse, Barda can add a unique cosmic feel to the story. Salvation is always tied to Apocalypse in the comics, making the hero a crucial ally to Superman if the QUC is tied to both that planet and Brainiac. I don't know why he has to. I don't think it would be her, but if he does, I wouldn't be surprised because it's James Gunn. He always puts these characters people don't know. Maxima. Maxima, obscure character from DC Universe, who we believe to would appeal to Gunn, of course, because nobody knows who she is. Maxima was a member of the royal family of Almarica, arrived on Earth in search for a suitable mate. Two men became the subject of her affection. Obviously, didn't feel the same way. Maxima has ties to Brainiac due to the villain destroying their planet, and that combined with Gunn's reveal that Superman was sent to Earth to breed a new generation of Kryptonians, will lead to this character seeking revenge and a mate. The character has a pretty interesting story arc that's seen her fight alongside the Justice League and even join the Superman Revenge Squad. While she wouldn't be our first choice, there's definitely potential for Maxima in an upcoming Superman sequel. This one, I don't understand why he even brought up Black Canary. Black Canary has made no secret of the fact that Black Canary. Gunn has made no secret of the fact that he's a Green Arrow fan, and that must surely mean he's familiar with Black Canary's adventures too. Current connection to the Justice League International in the comics, and he's a good fit for the mystery role. One of the world's most formidable martial arts. Laura Lance is a second generation superhero, and her mother was the Golden Age Black Canary. Ulysses at Canary cry a sonic scream that can shatter steel. As the Justice League ranks continue to expand, Black Canary can simply appear. Man of Tomorrow, like Guy Gardner and Mr. Terrific did in Superman. From their DC studios, and hopefully lay the groundwork for her to team up with Oliver Queen. I think that would be dumb, and I think this one is even dumber, but it's something what Gunn probably would do. Mercy Graves. Like many DC comic characters, there's been multiple versions of Mercy Graves over the years. She's been Lucy's bodyguard and Amazon in disguise, and even a meta-human cyborg. So yeah, this character with heaps of potential in DCU, going down the cyborg route feels a little too similar to the engineer and Sasha Barnett. But Mercy being an Amazon set to keep an eye on Luther would be fun direction to take the character. And Man Tomorrow, we head down the Amazon route. However, in a major departure from the source material, we make it so that Mercy revealed to be Diana Prince in disguise. She's the character we think most likely Gunn will seek to casting. And it leads to Wonder Woman. I don't know why they chose this image. This is a horrible image of Wonder Woman. Gunn said a lot about wanting to give filmmakers creative freedom, but when it comes to DC leads, it's clear that he plans to play a big role in the casting process. In Wonder Woman's case, you just know that Superman Helmer will want to put his stamp on her. Supergirl writer Anna, I don't know how to say her last name, is writing a Wonder Woman reboot and moving on from Gal Gadot. Reintroducing Diana Prince and Man of Tomorrow is actually a pretty smart move. Brainiac also a big threat. Is also a big enough threat to warrant the Amazon entering the fray. It'll be easily done if the villain is looking to bottle more cities for his collection. The Metropolis and Demorak are sure to be among his top priorities on Earth. By the end of the sequel, the DCU might have 2/3 of the Trinity and the beginnings of the Justice League. It's all good and dandy if they're going to do this, but I mean, with all the stuff going on, I guess you have to push forward. First of all, you have to push forward, I guess, with your universe, even with the stakes of the company. And I'm even, you got Pierce Brosnan said he heard Dr. Fate will appear in the next Superman movie. He never banged down anyone's door. I've never banged down anyone's door. I mean, they know where to find me. I heard that Dr. Fate was going to have his own show or his own movie. I heard that he's going to be in the next Superman movie. It'd be awesome if they brought Dr. Fate back and Pierce Brosnan back as Dr. Fate. I think he did a good job, even though the movie sucked. But all these things, all this news is just rumors. Even this coming out comic book news, we have an update on the Snyderverse and what we're hearing from our insiders. This is rumors. Henry Cavill is back as Superman. Gal Gadot is back as Wonder Woman. Jason Momoa will be back as Aquaman. Ray Fisher will be back as Cyborg. Ezra Miller as Flash. Doubtful. The biggest unknown is Ben Affleck. If you follow the last decade of drama, you know has been burned multiple times, including being cut from the real ending of The Flash. Our insiders say Affleck possibly return as Batman, but warn it's a lot of work physically. Regarding James Gunn and DCU, being told that if Paramount and the Saudis are indeed teaming up, James Gunn DCU is toast, and Gunn will be forced out due to Gunn's divisive politics. Well, we've been told about the plans for the Snyderverse and after. I guess they have more on their. Okay. So here it says, I've been told that the Snyderverse, I've been told it is for Snyder to finish the Snyderverse, told that the Saudi TV deal has been in the works for some time. Also, the reason Zaslav passed on Paramount early bid 3 times. Oh, it's also the reason Zaslav passed on Paramount's bid first 3 times. Zaslav is close with the Saudis, and they want his storyline back to rival Marvel and upcoming Avenger films. Sounds like they're aiming straight at Disney. After Snyder completes his arc, until DC will reboot again, likely with Mike DeLuca and Pam Abadi, the current heads of DC. The fate of DCU and Gunn. Regarding James Gunn and DCU, I'm told that if Paramount and the Saudis are indeed teaming up, I already read that. He's ghost. He's toast. I'm also told that Gunn's Man of Tomorrow is just the original plan of Man of Steel with Brainiac. I've been told that if Comcast Universal ends up buying Warner Brothers, there's a real chance Gunn could actually team up with Zack Snyder for Snyderverse return. My insiders say one idea being floated is Gunn writing the Justice League 2 script, with Chris Terrio already having a treatment and Snyder directing. It would be full circle moment since Gunn and Snyder both got their starts on Universal's Dawn of the Dead. So there's a lot of what ifs, because then you have this article out of Variety. Paramount Skydance denies that its Warner Brothers Discovery bid involves, so they're denying it. Have denied Variety's report that the company was forming an investment consortium with the sovereign wealth funds of Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi to submit a bid for Warner Brothers Discovery. The information Variety published is categorically inaccurate, read from Paramount Skydance said in a statement. This is a confidential process, which we respect, and as such, we will not be commenting until the process is over. Variety cited anonymous sources previously reported that Ellis family, which owns 100% voting control in the Paramount Skydance, was putting together 71 billion bid for Warner Brothers in conjunction with the funds with three Arabian countries: Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund, the Qatar Investment Authority, and Abu Dhabi Investment Authority. The board of Warner Brothers Discovery has set a November 20th, so that's Thursday, for deadline for initial bids from interest inquirers, which also include Comcast and Netflix. The board of Warner Brothers Discovery has previously projected a $23.50 share offer from Davis Ellis, who is the chairman and CEO of Paramount Skydance. Meanwhile, Comcast co-CEO traveled to Saudi Arabia late in October to attend a conference in Riyadh, hosted by the PIF. Variety has confirmed. He also visited, I don't know how to say the name, where the country is building a theme park destination to scope out the area, possibly for Universal Park and area. But it's not known whether Roberts solicited investment backing from Saudis for Warner Brothers bid by Comcast. Reps for Warner Brothers Discovery and Comcast denied to comment. And then you have this article, just last, from Cosmic. While it's reported that Saudis are backing Paramount if they buy. So it's all rumors. It seems like they're all rumors. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure we'll hear something. We should hear something by next week, possibly before the for Thanksgiving. You might hear something before this week's over. If the bids are in, who knows? Who knows what their plans are, or everybody's plans are. Again, thank you all for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. And we'll get into our political mumbo jumbo. That everybody seems, I don't know if people like it or not, but it's Dolph. Go ahead. Share this. Oh, so I guess, was it yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before. The House passed a legislation to release all the Epstein files in a 400 to 27 vote. One person voted no or nay, and he is getting creamed on social media. And I was curious. I was like, who's the guy who voted no? So somebody already put it on this article. It said the one person who voted against the release of the files and why. Representative Clay Higgins is a Republican congressman from Louisiana 3rd District, a former sheriff's captain known for his tough on crime message and a viral Cajun John Wayne style videos. He was the only member of Congress to vote no on releasing Epstein files. Here's what he says is his reason. Higgins claims the bill as written will release raw investigative matter that could expose innocent people like witnesses, family members, or anyone mentioned but not accused. He argues dumping everything to the public will break long-standing criminal justice rules, could cause unnecessary harm. He says the Oversight Committee is already reviewing tens of thousands of pages of the Epstein case, that he only support the bill if the Senate adds privacy protection for the people not criminally involved. I can understand that. Because if you're a young kid, you don't want their information out there, and it shouldn't be out there. I understand that. But this explanation has drawn criticism because the bill passed with overwhelmingly bipartisan support, and many feel that protecting innocent people is being used as a shield to slow down transparency in one of the most high-profile scandals in modern history. To most people, the concern isn't accidental harm to witness. The concern is protecting names has been the issue for years. Higgins voting No, only adds suspicion. And then they're clowning these guys. I don't know, man. I mean, I understand what he's saying, and I understand what they're saying, that this has been going on for years, where they're trying to protect these people. I say, yeah, you have to put it out there, man. You have to put it out there, and this has been going on too long. But then you got you got this lady, House Democratic, exchanged text messages with Epstein on how to hurt Trump during 2019 congressional hearing. So they're putting her on blast because she had been texting him. Let me share it. Let me see. Let me stop that. Let me see. Here we go.
Epstein messaged Delegate Stacey Plaskett while she questioned Michael Cohen. She was actively texting with Epstein during a 2019 House Oversight Committee hearing. While Plaskett grilled President Trump's former attorney Michael Cohen, Epstein appeared to be providing real-time coaching, with timestamps matching her questions and his messages. Newly released estate texts are part of Oversight Committee pages. They come from the Oversight Committee, 20,000 pages released from the Epstein files. They show Epstein sending short notes to Democrat Delegate Stacey Plaskett. Rona, good work. Are you chewing? Plaskett's office confirms she got texts from many sources, including Epstein. Records also show past donations from Epstein. She was actively being coached and paid by Epstein after he was convicted of sexual trafficking. For years, the media peddled the lie that Epstein had no ties to Democrats. Yet, here he was meddling in official proceedings targeting the America First leader. The facts are massive. A registered sex offender, entangled in global elite networks, had a direct line to Capitol Hill, potentially swaying inquiries against Trump. Because it's a Democrat and it torpedoes the fabricated Epstein was Trump's friend smear, the story is being buried. This scandal raises urgent questions about who else on the left Epstein influenced and how deep his tentacles reached into anti-Trump operations. Follow a Newsmax.baby.
So yeah, that's that video. And there's a lot going on with this lady. I think they had. Did I have that? I don't know. She's been on a lot of shows denying certain things, and I've been catching her in lies. So it's not looking good for her. And I don't think she was the only one that my stuff is out of whack. Maybe not. Anyways, let me know what you think about this. I think that ultimately, there's a lot of people involved. A lot of Republicans, Democrats, foreign people, foreign governments, famous people. It's got a lot of. I don't know. I don't think it's ever going to get out, man. Do I want? Should it come out? Yeah, but I don't think it's going to come out because they got too many people involved. And if they do have some stuff come out, not all of it's going to come out. They're going to have some people be the sacrificial lambs, so to speak. A lot of them are going to be. They're going to sacrifice some people to push. Not push, but not hurt some of their more powerful people. There's probably people that we don't even know about that are involved in all this. Anyways, we got this individual. Way to go, New York. Let's listen to what your new mayor is going to say. Has to say.
You said you would arrest Benjamin Netanyahu based on the 2024 International Court Arrest Warrant. Next UN General Assembly, as mayor, would you do that?
So I've said time and again that I believe this is a city of international law. And being a city of international law means looking to uphold international law. And that means upholding the warrants from the International Criminal Court, whether they're for Benjamin Netanyahu or Vladimir Putin. I think that that's critically important to showcase our values. And unlike Donald Trump, I'm someone who looks to exist within the confines of the laws that we have. So I will look to exhaust every legal possibility, not to create my own laws to do so.
On the other hand, this is also a world event. Does that not count a little bit?
Well, I think we are a global city.
Oh, this is old. This is old. This is before he even went into office. I don't even know why I have that. Sorry, old news. Old news. This though, caught my eye. All right, this has to do with the. This is the. This past election. I think this is the past election. Let's read the article. Read the and get some context. Again, Michigan State Police just confirming what everybody suspected. A Hamatra councilman Abu Musa was filmed handling bundles of absentee ballots to a driver, who then tried shoving them into a drop box like nobody would notice. The dude literally stood there jamming stacks of ballots that didn't fit, glancing around every 2 seconds like a guilty kid caught in a cookie jar. Here's a wide part. 4 days later, it happened again. Now look at the numbers. On August 5th, Musa won his primary with 1,129 votes. But get this, 843 were absentee ballots. Only 286 came on election day. With the questionable ballots, and he drops all the way to 5th place in the 12-person race. Oh, and Musa is already under investigation for not even living in that city. Plus, he or county has. Plus, he was named in 2023 election fraud probe, but somehow never charged. This looks worse every time new footage surfaces. So let's look at the footage.
New video obtained by Local 4 shows a black pickup truck pulling up outside Hamtramck City Hall in the middle of the night, just days before the primary election. All of a sudden, the lights turn on inside the truck. That's when you spot 3 men inside, including what appears to be Council Member Abu Musa in the back seat, the same council member who is seeking re-election right now. The video then shows the driver getting out and stuffing absentee ballots into the drop box. The only problem? They don't all fit. He then starts pushing them in before reaching for 2 more stacks. The whole time looking around to see if anyone is watching. After about 2 minutes, the group drives away. And get this, Local 4 found that it happened again, only 4 days later. This time, a different car pulling up with what appears to be the same council member in the passenger seat. He then starts handing bundles of ballots to the driver, dropping off 3 large stacks. City election results show Musa received 1,129 votes during the primary, making him the top contender for city council in November. Michigan State Police confirmed the videos are part of an ongoing investigation. It all comes just days after 2 Hamtramck City Council members were charged with election.
Jeez. Gosh. So yeah, hopefully he gets the book thrown at him, and he's probably not the only one out there doing it. Probably not the only one doing it. And speaking of political people in trouble, I shared this on my stream on, I think it was Sunday, Mexican president. I guess I haven't seen a lot more than this on her. I've been trying to dig or investigate what's going on down there, but listen to what she has to say about her people and the cartel.
La guerra contra el narco no es opción. No es opción. Primero, porque está fuera del marco de la ley. Todos estos de la derecha que se llenan la boca de las palabras Estado de Derecho y defienden la guerra contra el narco. Pues la guerra contra el narco está fuera de la ley, porque como lo dije,
How's it outside the law? Because it says, how's that?
o lo he dicho en varias ocasiones, es permiso para matar, sin ningún
Yeah, but they're killing your mayors in cold blood. So what are you gonna do? You just gonna let them continue to kill your people?
juicio. Y eso en México nadie o muy poquitos están de acuerdo. Está fuera del marco de la ley. Y segundo, no sirvió de nada más que para aumentar los homicidios en México y el nivel de violencia.
But she's not doing anything to protect.
Entonces, estos llamados autoritarios, porque son autoritarios, es ir hacia el fascismo.
But she's not doing anything to protect her people at all. Yeah, she's loyal to the cartel. Anybody that speaks out against them, against her ends up dead. It's just a sad situation going on there. One cool thing I want to share is this. I was very, I don't want to say shocked, but surprised, I guess, that it's basically Cardi B, Nicki Minaj is standing up for Christianity, the killings that are going on in Nigeria, which people, there's thousands, if not millions of people getting killed in Nigeria for being a Christian, just believing that you're having a belief. And for us here, that to take granted for some of the freedoms we have, you can believe anything or you don't have to believe in anything. But to being murdered, being slaughtered by the thousands or millions is insane. But this is Nicki Minaj and what she said at the UN this past week.
In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear, protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity in Nigeria.
Yep. Yeah, and it should be, they don't, yeah, this should be an eye opener. People just being killed for what you believe in. And it seems like they always turn a blind eye to when it comes to Christianity for whatever reason, but they always throw a blind eye to it. Anyways, showing some morons or idiots of the week, as I should say. We got a new, I guess, TikTok thing going on. Some moron created the bread sniping challenge. TikTok doesn't have a problem with. These little punks joined the challenge, thinking it's hilarious to toss bags of bread at people across the aisles. And what's worse, the idiots in the comments encouraging them to start throwing jugs of milk. Please support them before they harm someone. Sadly, this is what happens when dumb people have kids and release them to the world and social media company that couldn't care less. So let's play this video with these idiots. The worst part is you guys got yourself on camera, man. Eventually they're gonna find you and you're gonna get charged with some kind of assault or something if you're hitting people. If not, just you're damaging food that people around the world would want to have, you're taking it for granted. I mean, where's the, like, if I was on security and saw this on camera, these kids would be, I mean, there's nobody watching us.
I'm doing good. And
Say you throw blood at crib. What? Man, I'm here.
I'm doing good, bro.
We actually work.
Huh? You sure? It's not mine. Nothing. You get it back with you?
Yeah, they're little punks, man. They both need their, you know what's kicked in. Yep, it's true. Anyways, you got idiots out there throwing bread at people for no reason, just because they think it's fun and stupid. Because people are starving out there and you're throwing food, and then you're actually somebody's gonna get hurt. I mean, you guys say it's bread, but somebody can trip and fall or whatever on it. I think these guys are idiots. Do I want to talk about this? No, I don't want to talk about that. All right, I got two more things to get into. I thought this was cool. All right, massive underwater ruins could be evidence that Plato's lost Atlantis, researchers insist. Let's listen to this guy's video.
Grown brilliance.
Okay.
Exquisite lab-grown diamonds. Really?
I hate when they do this, man. Just get that.
So the discoveries that we have that are in question in terms of their age, their structures and buildings that are outside of the written record and extremely old. So this area, the province of Cadiz, has been studied geologically quite well. And it's generally well documented that anything at around 3 meters of depth in the ocean is about 3,000 years old. What we're finding is more than 20 meters. And why I say 20 meters in depth is because when we go down 15 to 20 meters, we get to, you saw the documentary, you get to the floor level. But in reality, you have to consider there are probably another 5 or 10 meters or maybe even 15 meters of sediment on top of the underwater ruins, which further exaggerates the antiquity. Now, when it comes to structures on land, it has generally been well documented that to access structures that are from the Chalcolithic period and earlier, you would have to dig 7.5 meters. There are certain massive megalithic stones that have been uncovered inland here, 10 kilometers inland, that have been uncovered at 10 meters in depth. So you can see there's extremely ancient structures.
Let's wrap this thing up. So wanted to share some funny but disgusting things. You're probably like, oh man, this is gross. Anyways, sloths have one of the strangest bathroom habits in the animal kingdom. They only poop once a week. And when they finally comes, they slowly climb down their trees, a risky trip since they're vulnerable on the ground. Once there, they dig a small toilet hole and release an enormous poop that can weigh up to a third of their entire body weight. It's surprising and fascinating ritual that scientists are still studying. I don't know if I would want to be that scientist to study that, but I just thought that was a fun little article. Let's see, stop sharing. Anyways, thank you again, everyone, for tuning in, watching me on either Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. Please hit that like and subscribe. And I'm going to leave everyone with this little tidbit, and then I'm going to bounce. Let me see. Wait a minute.
This damn thing? Hey, look, you might not fly this damn thing. Motherfucker, it can't be that hard. It's just lift versus drag and rotation. Yeah, man, get your head out your ass. Man, it ain't that, man. This damn manual was written in German, you asshole. Motherfucker, you speak German.